People get this idea that their social life should just be up in the air and random, when in reality, you can be authentic and spontaneous while living your social life in a semi-planned way. Hey yo, your attention, let's go. How are you? Doing great? Here in Athens, Greece, 2024, close to the end. You've already seen the video where we talk about one of the biggest problems that you could face and you could put as an obstacle, which is thinking that you should have a small social circle. You should have a big social circle, an abundant social circle, and your social circle with your close friends, your circle one, should be tight and selected. You have to be selective about those people, but just let other people come in and out of your life and let them flow. Hope you've been good. Hope you've been growing the past time that we've been here with you. And let's jump into today's topic. I'm going to discuss something that in very short terms is going to change the way you view reality. And that might seem like, okay, well, Alexander, what are you even talking about, bro? I mean, this is just social skills. Like, how do I just change reality? Like, don't put that way. Chill. However, if you view life in the way I'm going to discuss, you are going to benefit from it and everybody else is going to benefit from it as well, because you're going to actually hack the system when it comes to meeting people. You're going to reverse engineer your social life. You're going to do it in an authentic way. Are you ready? It's called exposure and proximity. This concept that you have to wait for somebody to come meet you, or you have to meet random people to get to where you want to get to your goal, or you have to wait for a long time for these things to happen. You can take all that and just put it in the trash. It's not useful to you. You don't deserve that. What you deserve is to have a semi-planned way of reality. And what that is exposure and proximity. You can literally meet people that you want to get to know by bypassing a lot of things and going to the places where they go. Crazy, right? What does that actually mean in action? You're going to ask me now. And you'd be very, very right to ask me. Why would you go to a gym that is cheap and a gym that is not valuable for you to go? What benefit would that have in your life? Because you might be thinking, I just go to the gym to work out, right? Well, you do, and that's your main goal. Like 70, 80%, that's your goal. Maybe it could be 100%. If it's 100% your goal, I would actually advocate you to think about why not use it as a networking tool. You're already going to these places. You're already choosing what type of places those places are. So for example, what kind of a gym do you go to? Where do you go and have a coffee? Where do you go for a drink? Where do you go to socialize? You already do those things. If you don't, start them. You're a guy. You're supposed to build yourself up. You deserve it. So why not choose a better place to go? Like, why not choose the gym that is actually in a better quality level, at a better quality level? Why not choose a bar where you know that people that are better are doing better in life, not are better, doing better in life and business, go there. See, each of us is unique and each of us has their own strengths and weaknesses, right? And we all see the world in a completely different view. However, sociology and psychology can be predicted. So that means that you can actually go to places where the people that you want to meet hang out. This is gonna sound crazy maybe to some of you. Maybe you don't relate to this. Maybe you're gonna think, well, why would I go into this whole trouble? Why would I go to that gym? Why would I pay extra to go and meet people there? Because the people that you want to have around you are going somewhere anyway. So why not meet them where they're at? You wanna look, feel, and become a certain type of individual. You wanna better yourself and you wanna be your best authentic version of you, correct? If not, I would advocate you to think, why not? If yes, how do you think it's going to happen if not by saving time? Why not see what people that are like you in the future are like today to save time and know what it's like? Somebody could have 3 businesses, somebody could have 5 businesses, somebody could be networked, somebody could be a cool person just to hang out with, somebody could have more empathy. When people pay a price, they get access to something that is different compared to something that's for free. When you pay something cheaply, you get a certain level of value to that. So cheap gym, cheap amount of value, or a certain amount of value, okay? Again, like I said with the people, yeah, everybody's different, but at the same time, there are certain lifestyle choices that we make in this lifestyle of GTA. Like, just view life as a video game, okay? The people and the players that know how to manage business, pay taxes on time, and I don't know, be socially savvy and smart, usually won't have a problem with their social endeavors. Usually they won't owe money to people. Usually they won't, like they're gonna have a better quality of life. Let's just say it that way, okay? So if they have a better quality of life, just go to them instead of going to somebody else. You're gonna meet people in the gym anyway. You're gonna meet people when you go out socializing anyway. You're gonna meet people at the bar anyway. If not, do those things, and wherever you are. So why not be somewhere where the people that you want to meet are like you more, are like who you are going to be more. They look like you, they feel like you, they talk like you, they act like you. Your ideal version. The dudes that are cool, the 30, 40-year-old dudes that are killing it in all aspects of life are out there. Let's go meet them. How come they wouldn't go to a cheap gym? Think about that. Would they? Where do they hang out? Who do they talk to? What does their circle look like? What do they discuss when they're at the table? How often do they leave the house? Where do they go when they leave the house? Where do they buy their groceries? You can see all these things actually played out in life. If you want, you can close your eyes and imagine yourself in like 5-10 years, successful. Visualize it. And if you don't, do it. Visualizing is a great exercise. And think, where would I go? What car would I drive? Would I be looking for parking, or would I actually pay for parking by default? Would I go to this restaurant or that bar? Would I go to this level of a gym or this level of a gym? I'm literally saying that you can live your life by investing by money, energy, and time into your social life. And the time you're spending anyway, you're spending it anyway. That means that you're gonna go out to a bar anyway for 2-3 hours, right? You're gonna go to a gym anyway for a couple hours every day, 3 times a week. Why not bypass the nonsense and hack the system, brainwash yourself into thinking that, oh my God, I'm not going to the gym to work out. I'm going to the gym to better myself in all aspects of life. And one of those is networking. Your main aspect should be focused, hardcore, blah, blah, blah. When I go to the gym, I either don't go or I go 6 times a week. I don't really like the 3-day-a-week thing. Maybe that'll change in the future. When I go, I'm super hardcore. I also don't like to really network there. I also don't really like to talk to a lot of people, etc. I like to be focused, get in, get out. However, I understand that becomes a detriment to my social life. So I pursue to pull out the social side of me while I'm there. A little bit, just a sprinkle. Just like, hey, are you done with your set? Oh, cool, man. What do you do, by the way? Or what are you working on today? Oh, back? Yeah, I love back, man. Favorite. Cool. See you next time. Blah, blah, blah. You start building relationships while you're there. Same thing for the bar. I meet the entry. Entry knows me. Servers know me. Barista knows me. Head of the shop will know me because I met people. I met him as well without asking for anything. Just giving good vibes. Just be like, hey man, I know it's super busy today. I wish you a lot of patience. You got this. That's it. Nobody tells people that. So it's a different video. Gratefulness and just giving good vibes. Exposure and proximity. You can bypass your lifestyle. You can bypass the system. You can hack the system. You can bypass whatever level you want to be in society, and you can actually go for a coffee in the rich people area. And if it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but guess what? People who are more well off financially might not go to the center of town to pay for a coffee. They could just hang out in their neighborhood more often than going to the center. Or the center, specific places in the center. Where is it that you go? Where is it that they go? Why not combine them? You also give yourself some future proof. It's like smell the leather kind of a technique. Smelling the leather is the technique where you go into a car that has leather in it and you go and you smell it, you sit in the car and you feel the leather itself so that you can actually give yourself motivation to get there in the future. Smell the leather. It's a specific technique. Like for example, I'll go rent a Ferrari for an hour and drive it, or be as a passenger to see what it's like to be in a Ferrari for my future self. I'm connecting now and future by action, not by thought only, okay? Do that. It's like going to the more expensive cafeteria, going to the more expensive bar, going to the more expensive place to work out. Do it. Invest in your social life. You're not gonna meet people randomly on the street only. You can't just meet the business guy. The business guy that probably doesn't take the subway in your city. Think about that. In Athens, it's the same thing. A lot of business people do take the subway for the center. But when they're out, and they don't go to the center, and they do their projects and their work, etc. outside the center, how do they travel? We only have like 3 metro lines and a tram line here for now. That will build up in the future. Just consider it. So, in conclusion, you want to be behaving like the people that you want to meet You want to meet the people that you want to get to know where they're at already, with the habits they have, with the work that they do, with the projects that they're involved. Go to those places of the city. It's not a sacrifice of time. I don't have time to go do that. Well, my friend, think about this. You're out there and you want to meet people anyway, so why not bypass all the nonsense and meet the people that you deserve? You're going to have to invest time, energy, and money in your social circle anyway. Not a lot of money. Don't think this thing like I have to pay 5,000 euro for a gym membership to meet, the CEOs. Where again, even if you did, I wouldn't consider you crazy. 5,000 is a little bit, far-fetched for Greece. It's a little bit out there. You wouldn't pay that, but you would at least pay a little bit more. But 5,000 euros for like the whole year invested just in your social life is not that big of an amount of money. Because imagine the people you're gonna meet there. What if a new project comes along and you make 20K in 3 months? In anything that you're doing, fitness, coaching, your business opportunities, your lifestyle, your drop shipping, I don't know. Just networking is the amount of money that is directly proportionate. Your network is your net worth. So why not reverse engineer it? View life that way. It's gonna benefit you a lot. Again, if you don't know if it's gonna benefit you, sitting on the couch and watching this amazing video, I hope it brought you value. Thank you for watching it. Sitting on the couch or on the computer and watching it is not gonna get you the results. It's just gonna position you in your brain and in your mindset a little bit better to get to those results faster. So act on this video. You have to act on this thing for it to work. And if you don't act on it, you won't know if it's true or not. You're just gonna be a random guy on YouTube, this amazing view, this amazing black shirt, talking about something that might benefit you. You have to act it out. Action is number one. You're gonna know if I'm saying the truth or not. And keep this in mind in your life. Whenever you make a move, you're gonna see the long-term effects and you're gonna see that it's actually true if you see a long-term change. If you change from today to tomorrow, it's amazing. But if you change slowly from now, blah, 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 if you change from now throughout the course of a couple of weeks and you understand the lesson a couple days later, a couple weeks later, that's actual change. That's what's happened in our coaching as well, because students don't actually tell me from one day to the other, because it takes a while for these things to cook in their brain and in their life in general. And 3 weeks later, they're like, hey man, remember that concept we talked about in call 2, call 3? Thank you so much for that, because now I'm understanding. That's the difference of long-term change. So thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel if you find value to it, and if you want to be informed about every new piece of value that we drop. Follow us on all social platforms if you want to check out what's going on there, and I'll see you in the next video.